Okay, so in this video walkthrough, I'm going to guide you through the process of doing a presentation task. The paper that we'll be taking a look at is June 2019, paper 22. In the order that we're using in class, this is the first past paper that we're looking at. So we're going to create a short presentation. All slides must have consistent layout and formatting. Unless otherwise instructed, slides should be formatted to display a title and bulleted list. So we're starting out here by importing this RTF document. So the first thing we need to do is open up PowerPoint. I'm going to create a blank presentation and then go to Insert and choose Slides from Outline. So what we're doing is importing an RTF document. So I'm just going to go and find where I stored them. So IGCSE, ICT, presentations, PPQ1, and which file is it? SWOT. So if I select SWOT and hit Insert, then I get all of the slides for my presentation thrown in. Now the one that I need to delete is this blank one that was there to begin with. We shouldn't have that. We should only have the slides that it's told us to import. So I'm just going to put these side by side so you can see the question paper and the slide deck. So on slide 1, enter your name after the text presented by. Use a master slide to display only the following features on all slides. So your name, center number and candidate number, and automatic slide numbers. So to do this, what we're going to do is go to the Insert menu right up top here and click on Header and Footer. So just like we would in Word, we get to choose the options that display on every page. So if I tick Slide Number, that's going to show the slide number in the bottom right hand corner. And then if I choose Footer, I can put my name, center number and candidate number and hit Apply to All. Now that's applied it down here. We've got the slide number over there. So that's all good, but if we ever want to make any more changes, as we're going to a little later, we can hit View and choose Slide Master. So there have been some papers that say things like, underneath your title, add a horizontal line. So to do that, we'd go Insert, Shapes, put a horizontal line all the way across. And once we've got that on this top slide here, this is a parent slide and all of these ones underneath are a child slide. So what that means is any change that we make on this slide will be reflected on all of these, and you can see all of them have that line going across. Now we don't need that at all for this paper. This is a very simple presentation paper, but that's how you would add something to every single slide if you were asked to. Okay, so we have done 35, we have done 36. We're now going to format the first slide so that a title slide layout is applied. So for that, we need Layout, Title Slide, nice and easy. The title and subtitle text are centered in the middle of the slide. Well, they already are, so that's that one done. Number 38, add the following text as presenter or speaker notes for the slide with the title Threats. So, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. There we go. So for speaker notes, depending on the view that you're in, you might have this little option down at the bottom, or you might see that little section that says click to add notes. So to add to it, make sure that you can see the box, and then we need to put can negatively affect perceptions of cruising. Full stop. Print only this slide as presenter or speaker notes. So if we go File, Print, then we want to choose only the current slide, so only threats. We want to make sure that I'm printing to an actual printer rather than my PDF. I'm going to choose Notes Pages. So when you do Notes Pages, you get the slide up top and then any speaker notes underneath. Now, it's essential that your name, centre number and candidate number are on this slide. They are there, so we should be able to see them. But just to be absolutely certain, let's make sure page number. Okay, I'm going to throw them in the footer as well, just so that it prints on the page nice and big. Okay, there we go. So that prints down at the bottom corner of the page, and I've also got it on my slide as well. So if I go ahead and print that, then that's where we get the marks for that slide. Last question. This is an incredibly easy paper, at least for presentations. Save the presentation and print the presentation as a handout using a layout of 6 slides to the page. So first off, I'm going to save. I can just hit the save button there. Oh no, I can't. Need to go and choose where it goes. So in Documents, IGCSE, ICT, Presentations, PPQ1, and I'll just call it PPQ1. There we go. And then File, Print. And now, instead of Notes pages, I want Handouts, 6 slides horizontal, and I want to make sure I'm printing all slides. So long as those are visible, and they look like they are, then we can go ahead, print that page, and we're done with this task. Like I said, this is a very simple presentation section from an exam. There are the sum total of 6 marks available. This is as simple as it gets, but the really important things to remember are master slide, so View, Slide Master, so that we can make changes to every single slide, and making sure that you know how to print your presentation in these different forms. So handouts, also notes pages. It might ask you to do things in a number of different ways, so you need to be familiar with these options for printing. Okay, so that's it for this task. I'll show you a more complex one in the next video.